Hey, welcome to the Reddit time. We have very interesting theme today. People who were in a coma. What change surprised you when you woke up? Long story short, let's start. I was in a coma for 4 days. When I woke up, everyone was talking about the baby boy I had. I had lost my long-term memory and didn't even remember being pregnant. My son was at the children's hospital in the NICU. I delivered him via C-section at 29 weeks. All this was due to me having Crohn's disease. I found out after I woke up. My colon had ruptured during my pregnancy. My husband said I was talking like a child when I first woke up. When I woke, I felt super tired, but then the next few days kinda restless. I remembered one conversation my mom had with a nurse while I was under. After a couple of days, I got my long-term memory back and remembered everything up until my second surgery, then nothing until I woke up. My son was my third surgery, Eddie. So my son was what surprised me. Is your son doing okay? Yes, he was 3 pounds 14 ounces. Now he is 18 years old, 6 feet 4. Thanks for asking. Back in the 19th, my great-grandfather had a stroke. He was in a coma for 3 weeks, and when he woke up, he couldn't speak English. All he could speak was the Choctaw language. He had learned it when he was a kid because his family lived right near Choctaw Reserve, and he played with a lot of those kids. He spoke it fluently at the time, but forgot it over his life to where he couldn't remember any of it by this time. This went on for around 10 days, and then he woke up from a night's sleep and could suddenly speak only English again, not remembering a word of Choctaw. He was also able to repeat verbatim every conversation that had been held in the room that he was in. Whoa, brains are weird, man. There is a guy who started speaking fluent Cantonese after a coma, if I recall correctly. He even got a Chinese girlfriend as a result. I was in a coma for 9 days. When I woke up, I was still on a ventilator. When they took me off the ventilator, my body didn't remember to breathe on its own. I literally had to relearn how to breathe. It took me a few days. I had no natural sense for how long or deeply to inhale, how long to hold it, how long to exhale. I had to put all my mental focus towards breathing. It was really weird. Edit. For all the people wondering how I slept, I didn't for the first couple days. If I dozed off, my blood oxygen monitor would start beeping and wake me up, then a nurse would yell at me from across the ICU to remember to breathe. I couldn't talk because I'd had the tubes down my nose and throat, but I remember one time I woke up really exhausted to that damn beeping. So I started focusing on breathing again, but I was really angry about it. My nurse came running over yelling at me to breathe. I glared at her and screamed in my non-existent voice, "I am." She must have read my lips and felt the rage because she just put her hands up and said, alright, good job," then walked away. Anyway, shared that because I've never had the opportunity to before. My ability to breathe normally was back within a month or so, and my health is good nowadays, so I wouldn't say it had any permanent effects. Did you literally forget to breathe? Like, gasp, oh shit. Yes, I felt completely normal not breathing and didn't notice any discomfort. My blood oxygen monitor would start alarming, and that's when I'd be like, oh shit. My mom was in an induced coma for 3 months. When she woke up, she thought the hospital was trying to kill her. She tried to get out of bed and she fell on the floor because she couldn't walk. She was mostly freaked about how her feet had lost their form. They were humped over from not being used. Every muscle she had to learn again. She couldn't talk well or write at all. She has different handwriting after relearning. She said she hated how perfect her hands looked. Her nails and cuticles were perfect and clean from not being used. I remember trying to brush her hair after she woke up. Almost all of it fell out. She almost died pretty much every day she was in her coma. She had sepsis from a diverticulitis surgery gone wrong. A lot of her hair has grown back and she can walk, but she has brain damage that makes her seem very drunk. She is always dizzy, but it's been 5 years now and her recovery has been miraculous. A good friend of our family went into a coma for half a year. Finally, when he woke up, he was stunned why his wife looked so old. He actually lost the last 15 years of his memory. He knew he had 2 children, but they were babies, and he didn't even know about his 3rd child, and the memory never came back. He skipped from no mobile phones to smartphones to laptops. Everything was new to him. Being stuck in early 90s, but actually being in the 2000s, there was a lot of change to handle. But learning you missed all your children growing up was the hardest for him. This is the saddest story I've seen in this thread. Oh lord, this is awful. He must feel like he's being punished, and it must be for something terrible. My wife was in a coma, 2 weeks medically induced. When she woke, she had very raw memories. They were all based on conversations people had while in the room with her. For example, she thought they flew her to Washington, D.C. for treatment. While she was in a coma, my father-in-law mentioned how he just flew back into town from D.C. on a work trip. Somehow she overheard this while out, and her brain interpreted it to mean she flew to DC. Even after we explained to her the reality of where she was, it took days for her to come to terms with reality. Edit. She was in a coma about 10 years ago. She isn't currently in a coma. My brother-in-law had a brain tumor, so he was out for a while when he was first brought to the hospital. The nurses happened to be of Asian descent, so when he was awake, he kept apologizing to people for making them have to come to Japan to see him. My stepdad was in a coma ICU for about 3 weeks. Woke up and he couldn't find his teeth. We looked for a week, completely forgot where we put them. Then he dropped dead at the bathroom sink in the hospital. Out of nowhere. They revived him. Couldn't figure out why he could barely breathe. Then the hospital sat us down and showed us the X-rays with his dentures in his body. They forgot to take them out when they put the tubes in his mouth, blocking his air pipes or whatever. So yeah, we found them though. Edit. Since this is blowing up, I figured I'd post a picture. The only one I have is on my old phone. Hopefully I did the link right. And here is a picture. Oh damn. I know, right? I haven't seen a BlackBerry in years. My wife was in a medically induced coma for 4 days. She had a reaction to contrast dye and her heart stopped for 20 minutes. For nearly 3 months, she was confabulating about her long-dead parents. She would speak about them like they were in the next room, or she would take her daughter or brother cold, but they hadn't. Over and over she thought her mom was alive, then her dad. Drove me crazy having to gently correct her many times per day. She would come up with amazing tales about what people, relatives, friends, neighbors were doing, what they said, truly creative fiction. 3 months later, she began to come back. The confabulation stopped. Now things are reversed. She can remember recent events, but her long-term memories are gone. I don't know what that's like, but it must be awful. She cries sometimes for her lost memories, but overall she is doing very well. My dad had a reaction to contrast dye after a head injury, had seizures, and it was like his brain rebooted. He could only say, "How's the girl? My sister had just born." He couldn't hold things or grab them and spent several months in therapy. At the end his mood changed. He became very irascible, had little patience and became very sleepy. He's fine now, except for some neck pains. About 20 years ago, my cousin had a severe head injury from a fall. He was about 20 at the time. I was in a coma for almost 4 weeks. When he woke up, he fairly quickly discovered that his memory was eidetic. He could repeat entire conversations backwards forward and even tell you the date and time you said something. Also, he could memorize images with just a few seconds glance. His memory is still eidetic today. It's annoying as fuck. Whenever he reminds me of something I said in the past, usually something I can't even remember, I suggest that we hit him in the head again. Looking at what happened last time he was hit in the head, he'd probably just develop another borderline superpower. Better not risk getting corrected or called out even more accurately. Nah, he's not working correctly. Need to switch him off and on again. DKA, diabetic ketoacidosis, sent me into a coma. I have vague memories of being sick beforehand, but my overall sense of time was just mush. Even years later, I can't establish a correct timeline. I have flashes of memories of different doctors coming in and out of the room. Once I was out of the coma, I was still pretty out of it. When you're on insulin drip, they check your sugar every hour. I could never actually sleep, but I felt asleep the whole time. It's a hard feeling to describe, just mushy, runny time. While never in a coma, I've been in DKA twice in 27 years, and the fuzzy, foggy head is the one thing I totally remember. So odd. I was in a coma for close to 6 weeks. When I woke, I had to learn everything again. I had most of my speech abilities, but my motor control was horrid. I had to figure out how to wipe my ass as well as walk up and downstairs again. That took about 3 weeks. I had lost a shit ton of weight too. I was 6 feet and 3 inches and weighed about 145. 6 weeks? Holy God! Massive head trauma followed by being shot up with MRI dye that I was deeply allergic to. I died on the table for minutes. My cousin was in a coma cause of a motorcycling accident. When he woke up, it's like he was transported back in his younger days. Accent talks like a kid. He is better now after about 7 years, though there's still something off with the way he speaks. He stutters and talks fast like how children do when they are excited. He has gotten talkative too. So what has surprised him when he woke up is the fact that he has a daughter of his own. The best of these stories is a football player who got knocked out and lived a full separate life while he was in a coma. Had a family and everything. Then he noticed something weird about a lamp and it all unraveled. Then he woke up and couldn't comprehend he had been out of it for just a week. Fab story, someone will have the link. throwaway account cause this is really personal. My last semester at a certain college, I was assaulted by a football player for walking where he was trying to drive. Note he was 325 IBS, I was 120 IBS. While unconscious on the ground, I lived a different life. I met a wonderful young lady. She made my heart skip and my face red. I pursued her for months and dispatched a few jerk boyfriends before I finally won her over. After 2 years, we got married and almost immediately she born me a daughter. I had a great job and my wife didn't have to work outside of the house. When my daughter was 2, she, my wife, bore me a son. My son was the joy of my life. I would walk into his room every morning before I left for work and doted on him and my daughter. One day while sitting on the couch, I noticed that the perspective of the lamp was odd, like inverted. It was still in 3D, but just wrong. It was a square lamp base, red with gold trim on 4 legs and a white square shade. I was transfixed. I couldn't look away from it. I stayed up all night staring at it. The next morning I didn't go to work, something was just not right about that lamp. I stopped eating, I left the couch only to use the bathroom at first. Soon I stopped that too, as I wasn't eating or drinking. I stared at the fucking lamp for 3 days before my wife got really worried. She had someone come and try to talk to me. By this time my cognizance was breaking up and my wife was freaking out. She took the kids to her mother's house just before I had my epiphany. The lamp is not real. The house is not real. My wife, my kids, none of that is real. The last 10 years of my life are not fucking real. The lamp started to grow wider and deeper. It was still inverted dimensions. It took up my entire perspective and all I could see was red. I heard voices, screams, all kinds of weird noises and I became aware of pain. A fucking shit ton of pain. The first words I said were, "I'm missing teeth," and opened my eyes. I was laying on my back on the sidewalk surrounded by people that I didn't know. Lots were freaking out. I was completely confused. At some point, a cop scooped me up, walked me across the sidewalk and grass and threw me face down in the back of a cop car. I was still confused. I was taken to the hospital by the cop. Seems he didn't want to wait for the ambulance to arrive and give CT scans and shit. I went through about 3 years of horrid depression. I was grieving the loss of my wife and children and dealing with the knowledge that they never existed. I was scared that I was going insane as I would cry myself to sleep hoping I would see her in my dreams. I never have, but sometimes I see my son, usually just a glimpse out of my peripheral vision. He is perpetually 5 years old and I can never hear what he says. Edit 24 hours after post. Never thought anyone would read this. I changed the lines so that it no longer seems that my 2-year-old daughter bore a child. I have never seen Inception or the Star Trek episodes so many have mentioned, but I will eventually. I will not do an Ask Me Anything. I've had many personal messages describing similar experiences and 3 posters stating such experiences are impossible. I'd say more research needs to be done on brain functions. Pre-med students, don't assume you know everything. A few have asked if they can write a book, screenplay, stage play, rage comic, etc. Please consider this take open source and have fun with it. I was in a coma for 3 weeks, from the 2nd September to the 26th September 2001. I was driving through Pennsylvania on my way to Ithaca, New York, to meet with the head of marketing for the company I worked with at the time. I'm making this trip on the 2nd of September 2001 and I don't exactly remember much of what happened except what was told to me by EMTs and hospital staff, but the gist of it is, I was hit forced off the road by a drunk driver trying to cut across 3 lanes to get an exit. I was the farthest right lane. Basically, I was in his blind spot at the wrong time, on top of him being drunk as shit. Pretty much everyone on here can guess the thing that would happen on the 11th of September 2001. It feels like I teleported or traveled through time because 1 minute I'm driving, the next time I'm broken and bloody, I'm in hospital bed with a back and neck brace, burns from the gas of my airbags deploying, and IV in my hand and a few other minor injuries. When I woke up, I was in an entirely different world from the one I left. Before I went to sleep, the economy was doing alright, I guess. It seemed like America had her shit together for the most part under Bush. Generally, things were cool in the world. And then I woke up. Chaos. That is all for now. Chris, that's like the scene in a fucking zombie movie where someone wakes up in the hospital. Thank you for watching this video, we appreciate it a lot. If you have any similar situations, you can tell us about them in the comments down below. Also subscribe to our channel and give us big thumbs up. And see you in the next video. Bye.